Hey everybody, welcome back to Building Up. My name is Tyler, and today I'm going to be making all the main characters from Godzilla Minus One out of Lego. And I know the movie's already been out for a while, but it's getting a black and white re-release in the US starting this weekend actually, so I figured if I was ever going to do this video, now would be the time. Plus, I really just wanted to make these figures because Godzilla Minus One kind of came out of nowhere, and it actually ended up being my favorite movie of last year. I literally saw it 3 times, and I'm probably going to watch it again for that re-release, so I'm definitely familiar with the characters by now. But with all that said, let's just get into it. Alright, first up we have Sumiko. Starting with the legs, I used these ones from Luke Skywalker. Then I gave her this torso with red robe printing from this Ninjago apprentice figure. For an accessory, I gave her this satchel in light tan. Then I used this head from Katie from Shang-Chi, and gave her this swept back bun piece in black for the hair. Moving on to Akiko, I used some regular short legs in black, then gave her this skirt piece from Hermione Granger. I got the torso with floral printing from this grandmother figure from the Chinese New Year wave, then gave her this head from Lex Murphy and this bob cut hairpiece in black. Next up we have Noriko. I gave her these legs with black skirt and shoe printing from Margaret Hamilton from the Women of NASA Lego Ideas set. Then I used this sand green jacket torso from Misako from Ninjago. I got this head with a worried expression from Joyce Byers from Stranger Things, then just used a short ponytail in black for the hair. Moving on to the main character, Shikishima, I took these dark tan legs with belt and holster printing from the new Indiana Jones figure. Then I used this dark brown jacket torso with a white shirt from Han Solo from The Force Awakens. I also gave him this red herring to represent the deep sea fish that float to the surface when Godzilla is around, and that comes from the noir detective figure from the Series 25 CMF. Then I used this head with a white bandage from Batman. That white printing is normally used to give Batman those white eyes when he has the cowl on, so I'm glad I could find another use for it here. And for his hair, I gave him this short tousled hairpiece in black. Next up is Tachibana in his mechanic uniform. The legs and torso come from the janitor figure from the Series 15 CMF, but I replaced the arms with regular sand blue ones. For an accessory, I gave him this black wrench piece. Then I used this head from Lex Luthor and this swept back tousled hairpiece in black. Moving on to Kenji Noda, aka Doc, I used some regular dark brown legs, then gave him this dark tan suit torso from the old Professor Lupin figure. I used this head from Harry Potter with those round glasses, then took this wavy short hair from Mrs. Castillo from Lego Dreams and painted it in dark gray because Lego doesn't make it in that color just yet. I also wanted to give him a camera for an accessory, but I somehow couldn't find one in my collection, even though I know I have like 10 of them somewhere. But anyways, next up we have the boat's captain, Yoji Akitsu. The legs and torso both come from the Bruce Wayne Drifter figure from The Batman. Then I gave him this expressive head from Ray Stantz from Ghostbusters. And for his hat, I used this Kepi cavalry hat in light tan from the German soldier figures from Indiana Jones. And finally we have Shiro Mizushima, aka The Kid. I used these olive green legs with pocket printing from the Volcano Explorer figures from Lego City. Then I gave him this dark blue jacket torso from Harry Potter. I also gave him a reddish brown satchel and a cast piece on his arm to represent the sling he wears later in the movie. For his head, I used this one from Ant-Man, then gave him this flat cap in reddish brown from the Newspaper Kid figure from the Series 24 CMF. So here they all are in a display case, and I'm really happy with all of them. But let me know if you would change anything to make these even better. So there you have it guys, all the main characters from Godzilla Minus One in Lego form. Now if you're watching this video when it comes out, I'm assuming you're either my family or you've already seen the movie. But if you haven't seen it yet, seriously go check it out. It's got some Spielberg vibes like Jaws and Jurassic Park, but it's also a war movie that tackles themes like survivor's guilt and PTSD, and on top of all of that, it still manages to give us some of the most terrifying Godzilla action of all time. And from what I've read, its last day in theaters, at least in the US, is February 1st, so do yourself a favor, go catch it on the big screen before it's gone. I guarantee you'll thank me later. So with all my rambling finally over, that'll do it for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. But wait! If you're also a nerd and you want to see more, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me on my socials, Instagram and TikTok @BuildingUpBricks, and as always, keep building up.